I'm going to be playing some Screenplay. I talked to one of the developers today for, it was over an hour. Really cool guy. Gave me some insight into, where they want this game to go. And I think they have some really good ideas. And so I'd like to, give this game a little bit more effort and time into it. And I decided earlier to not go with these like pre-built decks. I just read the leads, and I liked these three the most out of the ones that I was reading. And then after that, it decided what faction. So each leader has a faction that you can only use cards from. So then after that, I just came up with a cohesive strategy for them. I have no idea if this deck is actually good or not. I played 2 games with it earlier. I won them both, and that was nice. The first time I made my own deck, it worked out. So titled Aggro because it's just very aggressive. So I've been starting each game with the Godfish. Another friendly character enters gain star. Other friendly characters have provoke, and so I'm like, okay, well, if I want to do that, maybe I should spam the board with a bunch of little characters because attacking in this game takes frames, and so it's like more of a tempo game than anything. And so I'm like, I'll just run out a bunch of dudes and proc them that way, and then they'll protect him. Doesn't matter if they're small or not. And then Richard Spade, it says play a trope, gain star, and I'm like, well, then maybe I'll just play a bunch of tropes that enable this guy to actually stay on the board and slow down my opponent. And then Illuminati Lizard, which is really funny, another character or crew leaves, the set gains star. And so I'm like, well, if I have a bunch of weenies, then it makes sense that they would leave the board very easily and proc him as well. So it just seems like these three fit pretty well together, and the strategy just kind of came together. So Alien Abduction enters, return a selected non-leader character to its controller's hand. So it's just tempo while I'm playing cheaper stuff than them. Makes sense. And then Chemtrail Pilot says enters free selected character by 3 turns, or 3, I don't know, actions, turns, whatever, rounds. And yeah, so it's just a cheap guy that slows my opponent down. Chemtrail is the most expensive card in the entire deck. So it happens at the very end, freeze all enemies by 2 and then deal 1 damage to each of them, so it can help me clear the board up, and then but more importantly, just slows them down, right? And then Cuckoo Cactus just costs 1 frame. It's a 1/5. It's perfect. Noir Thinking enters, draw 2 cards, discard a card, and then gain star. So depending on if I need more characters for the Godfish or if I need more tropes for Richard Spade, that's what I discard the one that I don't need in that moment. And then we have the Sacrificial Goat here. It says dies, there's a 25% chance of summoning a 6/6 baby. Is that Cthulhu? So it hasn't procced yet, but it doesn't matter. It's just a single frame character, so that makes it good in my opinion. And then we have the Snoopy Reporter, 2 frames, 2/1. Enters, choose and discard a card from your opponent's hand. When this is killed by an enemy, return that card to its owner's hand. So if there's a particular card that can mess up my strategy for the next turn or 2, I'll play Snoopy Reporter. Even if he gets answered, that doesn't matter because they're investing tempo into answering the Snoopy Reporter and not dealing with my strategy that's probably faster than theirs. At least that's the idea anyway. And then you have Vaccine, single frame card as well. Enters, free select a character by 3. Another way of just stalling the opponent. And then we have Vaccinut, and it's just a 2 frame 1/3, so it doesn't die to a lot of the really cheap removal. Still dies to the 2 frame trope that deals 3, but that's okay. And it's mainly just there to be there and answer something if it's an issue. But yeah, that's the deck. If you're not aware, I found this out earlier today. The dots in the bottom left are the amount of that card that you can run in your deck. So obviously, the higher power level the card, I guess generally speaking, the fewer copies you can run. Like Chemtrail, you can only run 2 of it. So, and I'll just go over things that I've noticed about the game that weren't I don't think specifically mentioned in this tutorial, even though they are making a new tutorial, which is great. So let's just get into some games, and I'll see if I can keep winning with whatever this is I made. Seems like we actually found a person. if you want to get into the game now, all the cards are available that are, you know, currently in the client, and so we all have the same cards as of right now, even though there is a big update being planned. I do like Snoopy Reporter coming out, and I'll go ahead and play this character as well, I guess. There we go. Alright, now Swift Attack I'm not a fan of for me. This attacks the enemy character on a selected flank. I don't like that either. Deal 2 damage to a selected character. If it dies, gain this. Wow. Pengoon is actually really, really bad for my deck. But I'll get rid of that for now. They have like a really anti-my strategy hand, which is not good. Okay, so we're just gonna send this guy back. Well, actually, I don't know if I want to do that because I want to have my actions for Spade. So let's do that for. Well, I don't know if I want to do that first because maybe I do, because it'll probably have the highest likelihood of getting a proc. So let's use that and Chemtrail. No. Let's use this and bouncing this, and then I can sing this. I say sing, but I mean perform. Sure. Yeah, perfectly fine, as long as it's not hitting my Godfish. Perfectly fine with me. Okay, now that, when there's no lead, that goes to like a pool of, I don't know, I forgot what they call it, like, loose stars, or I don't remember what it's called. But when the next time I play a lead, it'll automatically get that amount. So let's go ahead and play Richard. And then I'm going to play Chemtrail because it's going to basically answer everything. Yeah, and see, he picked up the free star. Yeah, do not care. Yeah. I'm not sure what they're doing, and I'm hoping this isn't a bot, but I didn't select a bot. I was just going to sit there and wait forever. I would very much like to just play this, and I think I'm just going to perform. That'll work for now.
Oh, I'm bubbling up over here.
You know, I should have swung one of those into fish. That's what I should have done while he was low on his board, especially. That was a huge oversight on my part. But I don't actually want to play this. I want to play... Oh, by the way, you can only have 6 units on the board, and then they rotate out from the furthest left. I did not know that at first. So let's do this, and then this. But yeah, I absolutely should have just like attacked this and attacked Godfish maybe, unless new units would have been popped up. I'm not actually sure how that works if new units come in after the attack's been made. I'm assuming that if they didn't have any more provoke targets when I made the attack, then the attack goes through. But this is only my 3rd game with this deck, so I don't exactly know. definitely this one. This gets me more procs, and this gets me more on this guy, and this gets me more procs on the other one. Oh, I did push my own guy off. My sequencing is off. Also, if I would have attacked... Okay, so not only would I have probably killed the Godfish, when I attacked, I would have had more room, and my other guy would have been there still. So... That's a toughie. Alright, so... Do I even care? I'm so far ahead. Do I just sing? Like, do I just... Let's get some utility out of this guy first, right? I'm actually not sure how that works, so I'm gonna do this one just in case. Then this, and that'll finish off Godfish. So I'm still getting used to the game, but I'm noticing the errors in the sequencing already, which is good. Yeah, so he's done, and now I'm just gonna play him, play this, and then perform twice. Here we go, and then we're gonna go this, and then I doubt anything's gonna happen to this. Why would they think it's a problem? Also, they probably don't want it to die because it's a 25% chance of making it 6/6. So let's see if that works.
Let's dial up the horror.
Exactly. Yeah, they're gonna attack the other targets.
I'm vaccinated.
We're just playing a completely different game. Like, they're playing board control, and it's just not gonna matter. Okay, I don't need these guys anymore. I need more tropes. Okay, I would really like 2 more tropes to just win, but I will play a sacrificial goat and this, and then I'll perform on one of them and this one in case they think I'll perform on one of those again. And if the performances go through, I just win, right?
Do you really want to pick a bone with me?
Okay, now they could have attacked this with this, but they didn't, so I just win, right? Oh, they did. They did. Okay. So I win as soon as he unfreezes. So now I can just, you know, play whatever to stall him out until this timer goes away. So, not super worried. Let's just see what they've got. I don't know if I want them to steal, if they have anything to steal this. So maybe I just play that guy. Wait a minute. No. So I play him first, then I play this, then I play this, and then I pass. Because I don't know if the unit on the left leaving the board counts for this guy, because if it does, it's really broken. I think it did. Wow. Don't care about that. Don't know what that is, so I'll get rid of that. Yeah, sure, make it proc. Works for me.
Rise and burn.
Oh, looks like you can have more than 6 things. So I don't know what happened the other time. Yeah, I mean, I should just be able to play that, right? And then, I don't know, like perform, and I win, right?
Do you really want to pick a bone with me?
Yeah, this doesn't matter. I'm gonna pick up the loose. I thought I would have just picked it up right there, but whatever. Got it. Yeah, I'll take it.
Always win.
Okay, awesome. I actually got a different person, which is really good.
Let's make everyone
The Cybo cock could actually really wreck me here. Yeah, so again, we're gonna go here. I want to take a card out their hand, and I want to play this. So that was a really good first turn. It seems this is a very strange hand to draw all three of these. It's quite strange. Chemtrail wrecks me, so yeah, we're gonna go with Chemtrail. Chemtrail wrecks him if I had some.
Oh, I'm bubbling up over here.
So this is actually really interesting. So this one answered one of them. So if I use it on him, then I'll get it back. And they might be in some kind of like, you know, loop. Actually, hold on. Is this just... Is that just not better?
Did I hear a fracture? I hope so.
Okay.
But I'm vaccinated.
So why... Oh, because I don't have spotlight. Okay. So I forgot to mention, because I found this out today, that when you have this like glow over your avatar, that means that you have priority. So that's why when things happen on the same frame, that he got the attack off first. I completely forgot about that because I just found out about it today. I'm actually going to play him, I think. No, I'm going to play him instead. And then I could use that to sing. I doubt it'll work. I keep saying sing, it's perform. But we'll see. Freezing is, I'm assuming, stops the performance as well. Okay. So I guess you can only have one out at the same time. That's why they're getting bunted out. So still learning, but that's okay. So I don't really want to play anything. I just want to do that. I mean, it makes sense. I guess you can only have one lead out at a time. Okay. So what if I do that? Play this, and sing. Form. I'm saying sing because I play Lorcana. So that'll be a hard habit to break. Yeah. Pretty cool. Alright, so I think I do this. I think I just perform and get this guy done.
Oh, I'm bubbling up over here.
Cool. It also seems like a lot of my opponents don't really understand the game yet either. So obviously when they introduce the rank system, then, you know, people will be forced to improve according to the level that they're at, right? I kind of want to just go with this guy and all right, let's do this. And then let's, how much were you? You were 3? Okay, well then you're a good return target, yeah. And then I don't care about freezing stuff. Wait, no. Singing is, performing is almost just as good. So we'll see how that turns out.
That entrance should give even the parents
Sure.
nightmares.
right, so if we chemtrail and sing, that's the same thing as playing the vaccine. Oh, I can just play that too. Well then, heck yeah.
Oh, I'm bubbling up over here.
These are 1/5s too. That's really, really strong for dodging all the removal. Like this card's insane, I think. I think this card's actually nuts.
Damn it! I'm a filmmaker, not a
Yeah, and I should get, yeah, my actions back. And I can just play them both and win, right? Don't even have to play them both, but... And that should be a dub. Yeah, starting to get it. Some of the rules, like I said before, I forgot about the priority spotlights, and only having, I guess, one lead out at a time. It wasn't. It just so happened that I had 6 on the board before, so I thought that was the max, and that's why I went away before. But it's because you can only have one lead out. But yeah, yeah. So that's 4 wins in a row with it. You know, I don't really know if it's a good deck or not because it's too hard to tell when other people also don't know how to play the game yet. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of potential for this game, I think. I still would really like it if the scene strip was longer and there were like more things you could do in a turn. But I understand if that did change that, you know, so much stuff would have to be rebalanced. I mean, the cost of the cards and the abilities and the tropes and everything is all dependent on the 5 slots. So I totally get that. It just, you know, the turns can feel short, but other than that, I'm really enjoying it so far. Like I said, I'm only 4 games into creating my own deck, but it does have a lot of potential. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.